Hello YouTube, Larry here, and this is how I started playing Magic the Gathering. This is my first Dawn deck I ever bought, the Magic the Gathering 5th Dawn Stampede deck. So yeah, I've got a lot of memories with this, originally, when I started playing Magic the Gathering, I was going to put together my own deck, from scratch, but no, one of the employees working at the game store I bought this from, Frazier Sports Cards at the time, then, she's like, start with this instead, so yeah. So yeah, just let's go through this old deck, just playing memories in here. So basically it gives you a bunch of mountains and forests. And then you get like you get Spark Elemental, Swift Fireworker, Eternal Witness, that's all in the one on the box, classic artwork by Therese Nielsen. Couple of Goblin Brawlers, Spike Shot Goblins, Cosmic Larva, Full Shock Sorcerer, Full Shock Berserker, Ironbarn Hellion, Stealth Explorer, Talismans, Talismans Chosen, a couple of Talismans Exiles, Viridian Lorebearers, Talismans Life Breather, Penguin Hunter, Penguin Pathcutters, a couple of Tyrannics, Goblin Replica, Magma Jet, Bard Lightning, Grab the Reins, Rain of Rust, Talismans Justice, Ferocious Charge, Iron Charge, Rite of Passage, Pirate Spellbomb, Talisman of Impulse, we'll get back to in a moment, and Goblin Cannon. So yeah, 60 card decks, they were pretty much the standard for Magic the Gathering, until, Commander became a popular format to play. So anyways, the reason why I brought up, the Talismans is because they were actually going to be looking at the Secret Lair featuring Talismans, actually two to be honest. So I've got foil editions of both Dan Frazier is back again, the Allied Talismans and the Enemy Talismans. So yeah, we're gonna crack into those now. So yeah, let's start with the Allied Talismans. So there's actually quite a good way to build a Commander deck when it comes to the Talismans and stuff. Ideally you want to run one, two, or three, based on how many colors your deck's playing. Thank you for being part of the Secret Lair. Yep. Still love it, when they thank you like that. Alright, so here we go. There are the Talismans. So we've got the Talisman of Progress on top. And I believe the Secret Lair card, the bonus card, is a regardless of which one you actually get, or maybe get both of them, it's gonna be a Flower Stone. There we go. So yeah, so far it looked pretty good. Okay, it's a little bit over to the left, bit too much, but still, nonetheless, it still looks good. So Talisman of Progress, Talisman of Dominance, Talisman of Indulgence, Talisman of Impulse, which is the one I just showed off in the deck, which is how I started playing Magic, and Talisman of Unity, and of course the bonus card is Felwar Stone. So yeah, they're pretty good. And now we have the Enemy Talismans. So yeah, again, there's that card. Thank you for being part of Secret Lair. You're welcome. And yeah, so there we go. Talisman of Hierarchy on top. This one opened a lot easier than the other one. Okay, these ones are a little bit better centered. Yeah, I'm not going to be saying them off to Wizards, and the other ones off to Wizards of the Coast like last time. Because it just takes too long, it's not worth the hassle anyway. So we've got Talisman of Hierarchy, Talisman of Creativity, Talisman of Resilience. That one actually looks pretty good, it looks like a bug, it's hung by chains and stuff like that. Talisman of Conviction, and Talisman of Curiosity, and of course our bonus card is Felwar Stone again. So yeah, now we've got all of our Talismans now, and it's time to start about how best to use them. So basically, with the Talismans, you want to run as many as like you've got colors. Like for example, if you're building like a 0 to 1 color deck, you basically don't need talismans, obviously. But depending on what deck you're running, like if you're running a 2 color deck, you want 1 talisman at least. If you're running a 3 color deck, you want to have 3 talismans to match the colors of your commander. And then of course 4, you probably want to just run 4 maybe. I don't know. You don't want to run a lot. And then for 5 colors, you don't want to run all 10 necessarily because they'll clog up your deck. So let's use talismans we have as an example. So let's say any 1 color deck. Of course, you just need to match the colors. Of course, like and depending on which 2 color combination you're using, then of course just need 1. But then you get more complex. You get into 3 colors, and it's like, okay, well, what are we gonna do then? So let's use Mardu as an example for to just sort of figure out what all we need and stuff. So for Mardu, you would want to have Talisman of Hierarchy, for example, Talisman of Indulgence, and Talisman of Conviction. So basically, that gives you all 3 colors. Of course, you do have to pay 1 life. If you choose to tap for any of the colored mana. But that's not a problem in Commander because you have 40 life to start with. So, yeah. For 5 color decks, like of course you're running all 5 colors. Here's a tip: white mana does not have much support. Right now, the only card I know that it produces white mana besides like artifacts and lands and stuff is Giada, Font of Hope. She's the only creature or any non-land or artifact card that produces mana right now. White mana specifically, but she can only use her mana to cast an angel spell. So of course, in a 5 color deck, you want to have a good amount of mana rocks that do produce white mana. So of course, like Talisman of Hierarchy, Conviction, Talisman of Unity, and Talisman of Progress. Because like those produce white mana, and depending on how many white cards you're running, then you definitely want to make sure you have consistency in your mana rocks. So yeah, there's some tips on talismans. I'd run about 5 in a 5 color deck, I think. Because it just helps produce your mana much more consistently. So yeah, there you go. And Dan Frazier's back, the allied and enemy talismans. Have a good one.